Hello and welcome once again. Today I'm going to show you how I make this really cute small bunny brooch pin, and it's really tiny and it's got a safety pin at the back. You can put the brooch pin. I just ran out of the small size, so I put a safety pin. So I'm literally rolling the wool into a circle, and this is going to be the base of the bunny. Now the brooch pin is 2D and not 4D, so it's kind of a 3D shape but not 4D, so it's gonna be flat one end, and I'm going to build the shape on it. So I'm making the base. It looks like a snowman right now, so I've just felted it into a circle and giving it shape of the body and the head. So now I'm going to build the shape of the face, and I've just felted some wool and fixing it to make the nose, and I've taken it from the top of the head, so a bit of it goes back at the back of the head and down the center, so it becomes the nose. And now I'm making the tiny cheeks. I'm not an expert in miniature, but I want to give it a go and add as many details as I can. So these are the cheeks, and as you can see, it looks more like a penguin right now. Adding more wool to the tummy, and it has really small limbs. For the limbs, I've just rolled really tiny shred of wool and just rolling it into an elongated shape, and these are going to be the arms. And as it's really small, I'm not adding many details into it. I possibly cannot at this point. And now the similar way I'm going to give it tiny feet. Just rolling some wool and felting it down, and it's really small, so I'm just felting the edges and going to give it a slight bend to know if the foot is right and left. Just giving it a very slight bend on the inner side of the foot. Then it's going to be attached to the body. Now I'm attaching the arms. Looks like a fat bunny right now. I'm just finishing the edges, making them neater. Now I've attached the feet as well, so now you can see it has taken shape of a sitting bunny and looks really cute, even though it's not finished yet, but it looks really cute. So with a fine needle you can just neaten the edges up and really secure the limbs. Now I'm adding more wool to the head, and it comes down all the way to the nose, so it looks more like a bunny rather than a penguin. And really tiny shred of wool, it really makes a difference in the whole shape. So now you can see where the eyes are going to be, and the tiny nose sticking out. And this is the mouth. Again, a very tiny shred of wool, and I'm attaching it to the lower part of the face. So that is the mouth. Now the ears, and as I did the limbs, These are gonna be really tiny as well, so I've just taken some wool and felting them in shape. So I need two identical ones. You just roll them in your palm and flatten them out. Now they're attached. Now I'm gonna make really tiny eyes, and I've got a shred of wool because if you just pull it, it's gonna be too long, so it's easier to cut and use some wool when you really want a very tiny bit of it. So I'm just pushing the black wool into the holes and got the eyes, and I'm using a very small bit of pink. I'm going to make a nose with a shred of pink and just attaching it on the point of the muzzle. You can use a really fine needle for this. I think mine is 42. It's a Heidifeathers needle which has a light blue tip. I'm not sure of the number. Heidifeather needles are really good. They don't break easily. Around 2 years of felting, I think I've broken only 2 needles, and they were not Heidifeathers. Now I'm going to cover the bunny in white merino wool just to give it a bit of finishing and merino tops. I'm using, I think it's called the lightning white. So it's really soft, and I'm just gonna cover the bunny with little shreds. Felt them down. Carefully go around the eyes and cover. So this merino top gives it finishing because it was made of coral. For the dummy, I'm using the eggshell color. It's a merino top again, and just folded some over, and I'm gonna felt it down. Similarly, I'm going to wrap the merino top around the tiny arms. Just a really tiny bit of it. Now to the face, I've given a bit of color and I've added some light grey wool around the eyes and the tip of the nose, just to give it a bit of character. You can add whatever color you want. Just makes it look more interesting than just being plain white. Now I'm going to go over the other eye and give it some color. So it's going to be a spotty little rabbit. Now our little bunny is all done. Given some pink color to the feet as well, and going to attach the safety pin at the back. Just open it up and place it where you want it, then add some wool. Keep felting carefully around the pin until it is firmly and securely fastened to your piece. You can use the backs of brooch pins. I ran out of the small size. I'm gonna order some soon and make some snowmen or stuff for the Christmas. Just adding little mouth. I thought it lacked. Just a round nose. Give it more shape of the bunny. Now it's all done, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for watching, and do subscribe for more cute and creative videos. Thank you very much.